Hello, and thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so to answer the question, when I switched to these super thick grips, it pretty much helped solve my hand cramping. I didn't really have a problem with hand cramping until about 10 years ago when I got back into 20-inch bikes just so I can put on 4 pegs and ride a free coaster. Yeah, I wanted to learn all the basic street stuff like, 180 to fakie, some grinds, your usual just jibbing around stuff. Man, but about after like 30 minutes of practicing stuff, I realized that my hands were cramping really bad. I'd have to take a break for a bit, and I dealt with that for about a year until luckily I came across these grips. These are the Colt AK grips. They're super thick. They're around like 34 millimeter. I think your average grip's around like 28. But I tried them and I noticed that my hands stopped cramping. So I was stoked, and I've been riding these super thick grips mainly just on my jib bike. But I recently started riding this bike up here in the mountains and noticed I was getting like mild hand cramps from riding this like rougher terrain. And I think from even like pedaling uphill, putting a lot of force down on my hands. So my last grips wore out finally, and I threw these on, and that stopped even the mild hand pain. So I know when I have to, start gripping the bars hard, I gotta use thick grips. But I do prefer the feel of thin grips. I like them like even super thin. I'll deal with it to not have to deal with the cramping and pain. Luckily, I stocked up on a bunch of these back in the day when I realized I needed these thick grips for street riding. Hopefully this information can help some people out. So until next time, peace.